Welcome to Yoga with Subhash. In this segment, we will be practicing a tiptoe balancing pose. It's called the Padangushthasana. And we'll be doing two different variations of this pose. So let's get started. Let's come to a position where you're sitting on your toes. In the first variation, what we will try to do is to put one foot and bring it on top of the opposite thigh. Now, for some of you, that may not be, comfortable. And if that's the case, if you're not able to put your foot on top of the opposite thigh, what I recommend is to go and rest your back against the wall, and that will give you the ability, because then you will not be afraid of falling down, losing the balance, and then you'll be able to place the foot on the thigh. Okay, that will give you strength in the neck, the toes, ankles, hips, etc. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to start with my right foot, and then just for balance and for support, I'm going to place the right hand down, bring the right foot out in front, and this way we're going to use the left hand and bring the foot on top of the thigh. Okay, and once you're there, you can slide the foot all the way back, and then you can put both the hands on the floor for balance. So this is going to really give you a beautiful stretch for the toes, ankles, hips and thighs. And this is where you can try to balance. Now this balance is a little bit tricky, and I'm myself not very good at this balance yet, but let's give it a try. So I'm going to place one hand on the knee first and see if I can raise the other hand up, still maintaining balance. Okay, that's one option. The second option is to bring the knee up and down. Okay, this will engage the knee a little more now. So you're really engaging the knee joint in this position. So try to swing the knee up and down a few times, as much as you can. You may not be able to touch the floor with the knee. That's fine. And finally, rest the knee on the ground if it's comfortable. And again, the same balance. So place one hand on your knee, and then see if I can try lift the other hand up as well. It's a little tricky balance, as you can see. Give it a try. Okay? And then we'll come down. We'll relax for a moment. Just give your toes a little rest. Try the other side now. So this time, come up on the toes, and then we'll use the left hand for a little support. Bring the left foot out in front, and then grab the foot with the hand. See if you can bring the foot on top of the thigh. Again, little challenge in the beginning. And then bring the foot all the way back. And see if you can now start developing a little balance here. You can fix your gaze at a spot in front. Start by placing one hand on the thigh first. See if you want to try. Like I said, I'm not very comfortable with this balance myself, but we'll give it a try, just for a few brief seconds. Nope. Okay, so let's go to the next variation, and then swing the knee up and down. Again, this is to engage the knees a little more now. Just do it a few times, and finally let the knee rest on the ground, and we'll try the same balance again with the knee resting on the ground. Place one hand on the knee, and carefully see if you can try bring the other hand up also for a little balance. Okay, and then come down. Just relax for a moment. Relax, take a few easy breaths. And as I mentioned, it's for those who are not able to bring the foot on top, it's easier to bring your back against the wall. It will give you a little support so that you can now release the foot up. Okay, so rest your back against the wall. Now you don't have a fear of falling. You will not be losing balance. So it's much easier to bring the foot up, and then you can also try that knee up and down movement a little more easier now. Okay, so that's the option that you can try with the back resting against the wall. Relax for a few moments now. Just rest before we try the next variation. Back up on the toes again. In this second variation, instead of engaging the nips, instead of engaging the knees, we are going to engage the back of the legs. So it's more like a hamstring and the back of the leg stretch. Same thing, place the left hand on the floor for support. We're going to stretch the right leg in front. And this time grab the big toe with the right hand. Keep finger left, stretch the leg straight now. So this is a leg stretch now, more than the knee stretch. But try to keep the leg up high if you can. Straight and high. Okay? And this is where again you may want to try the balance. Like I said, I'm not very good with it, but we'll give it a very brief try. Okay, come down. Just pause briefly. Relax. The other side. Place the right hand on the floor for support, left leg out in front. Slowly hold the big toe with the hand and lift the leg up and try to pull it straight. Push the heel away. Lift it high if you can. So once you get into this position, you can maintain this position with the support of the hand, that's fine. But if you want to try the balance, try to lift the hand up. Again, not very comfortable with this. Alright, let's come down. So these are the two variations of the tiptoe balance called the Padangushthasana. It's a little more challenging pose compared to some of the others that we do. But with practice, over time, you will realize that you'll become very comfortable with this pose, with your toes, ankles, knees, and the hips, developing the adequate strength and flexibility. Okay, so hope you enjoyed practicing with me. I look forward to hearing your feedback, and I look forward to seeing you in a future video. Namaste. Have a wonderful rest of the day.